Most tradies are running ads like they're throwing mud at a wall. One ad, one page, hoping someone bites, but your customers don't buy that. They move through 3 stages. There's top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel. And if you're not running ads to landing pages built for each stage, you're losing jobs every single week and wasting your ad budget. I'm Jake, and I've built and run campaigns for service businesses that bring in hundreds of books jobs every single month. And I'm going to break down exactly how to set yours up so every ad sends the right message to the right person at the right time. By the end of this video, you will know what to run at top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel, and exactly what each landing page should look like to turn those clicks into customers. So let's get into it. Okay, so to start, most tradies are running ads like this. They'll have one ad. Let me thicken up this pen a bit. They have one ad. And in that ad, it just says like, hey, your local electrician, blah, blah, blah. Picture of some guy standing proud, making it feel friendly and whatever. And then it sends them through to probably like either a Facebook little link here where it's got like, hey, fill out your details, email, name, phone number, and we'll give you a call back. Or it sends them to something like just your website with a call here, email here, whatever, right? This works, this is fine, but it's bland, it's boring, it's not interesting, and as I said, it's only converting about 3% of customers and also bringing in all of the tire kickers, so all of the people that probably don't actually want your service, they're just sort of shopping around. So what we're gonna do instead, we're going to get rid of all of that, and we're going to set some things up. So the first thing we have is top of funnel. Now we like to call these a cold audience, we'll do that in blue, so these are a cold audience. They do not know that they have a problem yet. They do not know that you exist. They do not know anything of the sort, right? So this ad right here, we likely will do something what we call a showcase ad, right? So a showcase ad is essentially, you've got the service that you're providing. If you're gonna be providing, say, something like TV wall mounting, let's say, right? Or if you had something like lighting, people want this like kitchen pendant over their kitchen, right? What you're trying to show is the end result, right? You're showing the dream end result that they're looking for, right? So that looks familiar and they're like, oh, I want that in my house. That's what I've been looking for. Even though they may not have been looking for that, now they know that it exists. This landing page here, when they click on this ad, it says like, oh, learn a bit more or get some more info or something like that. We're not really trying to prompt them to get a quote or anything just yet, but we are going to take them through that journey. So when they head into the landing page for this, these aren't going to be the same landing page, obviously, but you'll have a specific landing page for the specific service, not just general, for the specific service. So this landing page is going to be like epic TV wall mounting, whatever. You're going to speak in your customer's language. So depending on if you're going for like upper class, middle class, they're all going to be very different. We can go through all of that in another video, but we're going to have, a call out saying, hey, like this is the service that you're looking for. And then we're going to have like some sort of maybe like little reviews bars, some info on the service, some stuff they might need, some common questions. You know the common questions that you get asked a lot by your customers. Put all that information in here. And then finally, it's going to say, get a quote. When they click on this, it's going to go through to an automated form where they're going to be able to fill this out. If you don't have an automated form yet, you don't have to worry about that. You can just set this up to go through to one of those basic forms that we talked about before. Get a quote, name, email, let us know what you need, and then this. But if you want to automate it a bit further, there is another video. I'll link that in the description. So this is landing page 1. We're basically just guiding them through to learn a bit more about your service and then grab a quote if they're interested. So that's the cold audience. Next up, we're going to go to the middle of funnel. So these people, this is what we call broad advertising. I've got a lot of videos on how to actually set this up in the Ads Manager. So if you want to learn that, you can find that. Links in the description. This is cold broad advertising, top of funnel, just attracting new people. So there's a bunch of people searching Facebook and you're just grabbing, or Facebook, Instagram, whatever, you're just grabbing a couple of them. These ones might not be interested, but a couple of them watch that video, go through to the landing page. Now what we're doing is collecting their data with a pixel, which if you don't know how to set that up also, we can set that up for you. That's there's another video on that as well. So we're collecting all the data. Now the pixel has all this data of the people here that are interested in your service and the people that are not interested in your service. So next we're going to go through to the middle of funnel. Now the middle of funnel here is, now they know that they want something, but they need a little bit more information. They're not sure who they're going to go with, right? So the middle of funnel, we're going to have some different ads. And these ads are going to be something like your guys out on site. We have a few different ads for this one now instead of just the one. So your guys out on site, right? Installing that TV. And then we might have something like a customer review. So here's a picture of this customer's TV and then their review written in there. So all of these things are designed to actually educate your customer and build trust with them on autopilot for you, right? So the Pixel knows we're going to build a custom audience, which is basically this group of people are now in this new audience. They're sitting here and Facebook and Instagram knows this. So it's going to target them with these ads. Now they're going to see these ads, not the cold people. We're going to see only the middle of funnel people, which is still kind of broad, but it's a retargeting audience, right? So I call that a re-T audience. And basically, we're just going to educate them. So this is going to go through to a landing page where we're going to talk about how you install it, what the process is, how long it takes. It's 3 easy steps, like all of these things to make it 1, 2, 3. All of these things to make it really, really simple so that your customer knows like, oh, this is how the process goes. Great. Now I feel a little bit more comfortable using these guys. The reviews, they're like, okay, I want to trust these people. So we go to this, I call it a review slammer. This says like, nice big heading saying like, don't just trust us, check out our 300 plus reviews or whatever. If you don't have 300 plus reviews, obviously like we're not going to do that. But you just type put in all your reviews, put in some photos. We're really just trying to educate and build trust here. Like this is the main thing where we're trying to educate and build trust. We might even do say an ad on the back end, like what actually goes on behind the scenes. Like here's what the brackets look like, so on and so forth, and then have another page that goes through to hey, this is everything that goes on behind your screen. Here's the different types of brackets, rah, rah, rah. Get them interacting. If they don't know what type of brackets they want to use or lighting or whatever, then you can have click here and find your perfect bracket, and that'll take them through to a little survey or something. But each of these are designed to educate and convert your customer. Now, what do you do with the customers on these pages? You still either want them to get a quote, because some of them might not have gotten a quote, but they've just seen the videos and have intent, or you want them to book a job. So you're not quite, they're sort of in between these customers, but you want them to either book their install or get a quote. So it's just figuring out where they actually sit in here. So now we've got these customers, and your Pixel, once again, has learnt a whole bunch new data, because now we've got all of these people. This guy might not have continued, whereas now we've got these guys that have been continuing on for a few days. So they go into your hot audience. Now, you don't actually need to run ads to these people. I tend not to run ads to these people because I like to do all of my deals and things inside the email. So this is where we follow up. So at this point, they've gotten a quote, and on that quote form, you've either grabbed their phone number and their email address, or ideally both if you can. So now we set up the warm. So this is the top of funnel, middle of funnel, and this is the bottom of funnel. My mind went a bit funny there. So this is the bottom of funnel, which we call a hot audience. These guys are primed. They've seen everything. They've been being spammed with all of your ads. Now they're likely ready to buy. So the way that we're going to convert them is in emails. So we're going to send them different emails that have like, hey, we're having this special deal. By the way, we can automate this entire email process. There's another video on that, which we'll link. Hey, we can automate this entire hey, we have a deal going on, and that's going to say like, you get 10% off, or you get a free HDMI, or you get a free switchboard check, or whatever, right? And we're trying to get them to book only if you book today and you're in the first 5 spots, right? We're using marketing tactics like scarcity, urgency, time-based urgency. And then we, keep doing this. We set up, we'll go through the automation in another video, but we set up like each day they're going to get something new saying like, don't miss out. We've just booked out these spots, whatever. And this is going to convert those customers. So this is where it's like, book now, right? Because we already know, we've already got their details. They've already got a quote from us. So now we're just trying to get them to book because they are a hot audience. Then they're likely going to go through and they're going to book. So this is the customer journey. This is the stages, right? We've got all of these customers. We can take it one step further if you'd like. This is just going to be a very brief one because we'll go into this into another video. But after they purchase from you, this is where we're going to try and increase the AOV, which is the average order value, where we have obviously these hot customers in your emails and phone numbers, where now they've completed the job. So we've marked them as job complete, and we're going to say, hey, did you know we do these other services? Grab a free quote for, if they went through, say, a TV mounting, say, we've got a deal going on for lighting. Do you want to grab a quote? And then that's when we can send them all the way back through to this funnel. And now we're going to take them through the lighting journey, right? And then we can turn a single customer without paying for more ads into another customer that's going to purchase from us. So this is basically the journey. We have top of funnel where they're cold and broad, they don't know who you are. We have middle of funnel where they are searching and they're not sure who their expert is going to be, and you're going to solidify yourself as that expert. And then we have hot, where we just convert them into a customer with some sweet deals or some urgency. So this is the customer journey. This is how you stop wasting ad budget. This is how you turn customers into lifelong customers, into loyal customers. This is how you use your advertising to run all of your acquisition for you and convert customers for you. So I'm going to leave some more videos up here that are recommended for you. They will take you through some other videos that might help you. If you want to learn how to set all of this up, we have a community. The link is in the description. Take you right there. We go through all of this step by step in the Ads Manager, and we actually set all of these things up. We give you a whole bunch of resources. So click on that, head into the group. It's completely free. We'll see you there. Good luck with your advertising.